PTCGO, as far as I'm concerned, is canceled. Okay, that might be a slight exaggeration. You can still log into PTCGO and play a game, but there are a lot of problems. PTCGO has had the most bugs in this update of any update that I have ever seen from this program. What's your favorite? Is it the Flapple that does 20 damage to every single one of your opponent's Pokemon? Is it the Scoop Up Net that can scoop up 2 Pokemon at once? Or is it the Welder that attaches to your hand? There are just so many things that are wrong about this new update that makes the game unplayable. I feel so bad for the players that are trying to get ready for upcoming events, that are trying to host online tournaments for our community. These are the ones that are really, really affected. Not to mention the people that are trying to get into the game and discovering that there are all these problems. I am just so sad about the state of the game. And that is not to say anything about the developers that are currently working on the project. I have the utmost respect for you guys, but this is almost unacceptable. The client is unplayable. And it's a real shame that this is happening. I mean, we have a great opportunity here with Pokemon to be something bigger. You look at things like Hearthstone. You look at things like Magic the Gathering Arena. These are amazing online card experiences that really capture the viewer's attention, that really capture the player's attention, and are just well designed, well crafted, and make the most of the content that they have. Imagine if that was in Pokemon. Imagine. Pokemon is like the largest brand possibly ever created. They have just a multi-billion-dollar company that, you know, it almost feels like we're being taken advantage of as players when Pokemon thinks that this is okay to put out. I mean, it's like it gets to a point where it's just a little bit embarrassing to put something like this out into the world. And maybe it's a quick fix, but, you know, it'd be like walking out of your house to a job interview half naked. I'm always going to be very hopeful for Pokemon. I think you can take a stance of being disappointed with what happened and very hopeful for the future. So that is where I'm at with this. I am hopeful that Pokemon will do something to change. I love the franchise. I love the people that work at the company and that are working to solve these problems. However, I also feel like things could be better than they've been. I just would love to have an update that worked, everything was perfect, and also added some new improvements. I mean, we look at this update and there are tournament keys. Tournament keys should be something very, very cool. Looking to add something like maybe a regional style event, or maybe doing the Players' Cup in a better fashion where every single player that logs in gets a tournament key for that day or a certain amount of tournament keys for the month. And then being able to use that to qualify for the Players' Cup instead of having, you know, this coin-based system. I think that's a really great improvement. I am so excited for what tournament keys can offer to the game. I think that was a great, you know, home run if done well. But then you look at just the in-game play, and I don't think you could get much worse. There are 3 very significant bugs on cards that see a ton of play, and you have 3 whiffs on the way that they should work. And that's not even to say, like, there may be more, and there probably are more than these 3 that I've outlined, but my goodness, I would love to see better. I am, again, very hopeful in the future. If I cannot make that clear enough, I love this franchise. I love this game. And that is why I am so passionate about what is going on. Because the community wants this. We crave this. We want this game to be as good as possible so that we can grow our audience. We can grow the player base. We want to be able to show off this game as being something, amazing. We already have the in-game play, right? When you go to a tournament, like, everyone loves going to regionals and everyone loves going to League Cups, and they are so awesome and run by great people, great judges, great organizers. We want to take that experience and bring that into the home and say, hey, look at this awesome online game. You're just getting started. You can play this really cool thing that helps you learn the game, looks amazing, and gets you into, tournament play in real life. Obviously, tournament play in real life is not coming back anytime soon, but we want to be proud of what's happening in the community. We want to be proud of the Pokemon trading card game online. And right now, I just can't say that there are too many bugs that make it impossible to play the game the way it was meant to be played. And I'm sorry, it just isn't good enough. So what can we do? A lot of times these problems will get fixed by a development team. Unfortunately, sometimes it takes them a while to do so. I understand that there might be some time crunch, maybe with a new set release or, just some weird little bug. And coding is very difficult. Please don't let you hear that I think coding is like the easiest thing in the world. I understand it's not. One small change can ruin a lot of things. But what can Pokemon do? Maybe it's the kind of thing where they get a few people to test out the client, maybe a few competitive players. They can allow them to have like an early access or something to a new update, and then they can just solve any kinks before they mass release this update to the world. Having more developers, just having more eyes on the project to problem solve and troubleshoot before releasing updates. The other thing that we can do as players is send in support tickets. It doesn't do, obviously it doesn't do a ton, but it just makes our voice heard. It's the only real forum that we have for voicing our concerns, our problems. And, if you see a bug, report that. If you have an issue online, report that, or just report that, hey, I've been seeing other people have these issues online. I'd like to do something to help. So the link is down below if you want to send in a support ticket to Pokemon. But I just want this game to be the best that it can be, and I hope you do as well. Until next time, good luck, and also have fun.